Hi, happy October. Here's what's happening. There are basketball tryouts on Friday. Also, on the 21st, which is not this Friday or the next Friday, but the Friday after that, there's a fantasy free dress. There's a Halloween free dress and a Halloween dance. It is going to be in the rec center, but also we open the door between the rec center and the other side called the social hall. So it's this huge room, all in the dark with a DJ. It's going to be really fun. That's on the 28th, and then the following Monday is actual Halloween, and we're going to have a cozy free dress. Lots of things to tell you. I'm going to try to get to advisory because advisory happens tomorrow in small groups, so I want to get you information. Our first game was awesome. Students did so well. Their second game is today, and we have a couple more games. If you can get to any of these games, it would be so great. Girls basketball tryouts, really, really amazing coaches. A sister of a former school students at the school. It's happening this Friday again, so go to that. Form clubs, you guys. Form clubs. Right now we have 5 clubs on campus, and my hope is that we would get 40 clubs. So next week on Monday, the Marine Biology Club has its first day. Tuesday, the Quiet Club and Crafts Club continue. Wednesday, ASL Club continues. And then Wednesday next week, we have a new club, Theater and Drama. So here's information about the Biology Club. Charlie is running the Biology Club, and it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you actually get to see sharks. And Isabella Gonzalez and Mark Barker are running the Theater and Drama Club. So check out the announcements. There's a list of clubs there with all this information in it. I want to just say something about fighting that's been happening on campus. This September has been one of the most hurtful, violent months that we've experienced as a school, and it's pretty horrible. And I also want you to know that the consequences are not always visible. Our student body does not get to see all of the staff members that are involved in the investigation. We're really careful not to jump to conclusions, to understand what's going on, not only between the conflict of students, but also what's happening in their life, and what's been happening with each other. Until students are able to have a harm and conflict or restorative conference, they can't return to break or lunch. This is because we need to make sure that students accept responsibility and do what they can to repair the harm that's been done. So all these things you don't get to see. You also don't get to see out of school supports. You don't get to see the conversation with the parents and what other support services in the community are happening. I know that it is a huge harm to our community when we see fighting. It's horrible. I just want to appreciate all of you for the ways that you stopped recording, because I think that made the harm exponential. And I just also want to appreciate the ways that you all, in small ways, do ongoing care for the campus. So this last week, this isn't about fighting or anything. It's just sort of like who we are as a community. This last week, 2 different times, there are students in the girls' restroom who have taken all the products, menstrual cycle products like the tampons, and have thrown them on the walls and made a huge mess. I really appreciate the students who helped me clean that up. Thank you, students, for caring about the way that your community feels and the physical environment. Thank you also, students in the boys' restroom, who continue to help us when paper towels are on the ground or if there's other mess. If you need to talk about the fighting that's going on campus, or just any sort of mistreatment or harm done, we have a behavior support team that is always there for you. Mr. Hernandez, Ms. Tiffany, Mr. Nathan, in addition to the rest of our teachers. I just want to say it has been really hard, and I want us to continue to move towards healing, and making sure that we bring people back into the community when they can accept their responsibilities. Okay. Advisory is happening tomorrow. We have taken a long time to make sure that we're very carefully placing students into advisory groups. There are 29 different advisory groups in 29 different locations on campus. Some of them you have never been to and will never be to unless it's an advisory morning. There's a lot of really cute rooms where there's it's the church rooms, and we get to use them. So the advisors in those rooms are really careful to be good with the facilities, so that we can continue to use these rooms. But tomorrow morning, first time, you're in your small group, the same advisor, same group, same room, for the future. We might switch rooms at some point in the year, and then you'll go to your block 4, 5, 6 classes. It is your first day tomorrow, so you guys are going to be talking about sort of getting to know each other and how you should be as an advisory group together. You're going to get to meet your advisor and your group outside before you come into the building. So we're going to have advisors hold up their name, and we're going to wait until all the students find the advisor for that group before your advisory group gets to come in. And then I also want to say that we have a huge conference on campus. That it's not ours. The church is having a huge conference on campus, and there's going to be parking. When it's office hours, how we put up the cones. Everything on the other side of the cones is not available to us Thursday or Friday. So when we're meeting for advisory, you're going to be meeting either like in the Fox's Corner with your advisor holding up their name, or anywhere in this area, because there's going to be lots of parking on campus. So we have a limited space in the next 2 days. I can't wait till school is out where you get to go to the lunchroom. We've posted all the advisory groups out there. The names are in alphabetical order, so you can find your name and what group you're in tomorrow. Ask us at the gate before you go in. Have a really good day. Looking forward to seeing you soon. Bye.